Okay guys, sorry, I have had computer problems the last couple days and I couldn't keep my computer on long enough to do these stories. So I'm going to be doing 18 and 19 together today. And number 18 is called The Cat on the Dovrefell. I can't speak very well today either. Once upon a time, there was a man up in Finnmark who caught a great white bear, which he decided to take to the king of Denmark as a gift. Now, as it turned out, he came to the Dovrefell just about Christmas Eve, and there he knocked on the door of the cottage owned by a man named Halvor, and asked if he could get room for his bear and himself for the night. Heaven never help me if I do not speak the truth, said the man, but we cannot let anyone stay in our house just now because every Christmas Eve such a pack of trolls invades our home that we are forced to flee. Why, we don't even have a roof over our own heads, much less one to lend anyone else. Oh, said the man, if that's all that's wrong, you can go ahead and lend me your house. My bear can lie next to the stove over there, and I can sleep in the side room. I'm not afraid. Well, he begged so hard that at last Halvor gave him permission to stay, but he packed up his own family and prepared to leave for the night. Before he went, however, everything was ready to keep the trolls comfortable, for Halvor was very much afraid of them. The tables were laid, and there was rice pudding and boiled fish and sausage and all else that was good for any other's grand feast. So when everything was ready, down came the trolls for their Christmas feast. Some were big and some were small. Some had long tails and some had no tails at all. Some too had long noses, and they ate and drank and tasted everything and threw food on the floor. What a mess they made! Finally, one of the little trolls caught sight of the white bear, who lay by the stove. So he took a piece of sausage and stuck it on a fork and went and poked it up against the bear's nose, screaming out, "Pussy cat, will you have some sausage?" When the white bear rose up and growled, and the white bear rose up and growled, and the trolls ran screaming from the Halvor's house, knocking over tables and chairs as they fled. The great white bear lumbered after them and hunted the whole pack out of doors, both great and small. Meanwhile, his master slept peacefully in the side room, grateful for Halvor's generosity in lending him a warm bed for the night. The next morning, Halvor returned and found the man and his bear well. "What a relief to find you still in good health," said Halvor. "Thank you for allowing us to keep warm in your home," replied the man. "Perhaps some day I will be able to return your generosity." "Your safety is all the return I need," said Halvor heartily. And with a handshake, the man parted. The next year, Halvor was out in the wood of the afternoon of Christmas Eve, cutting wood before the holiday, for he thought the trolls would come again. And just as he was hard at work, he heard a voice in the woods calling, "Halvor, Halvor." "Well," said Halvor, "here I am. Have you got your big white cat with you still?" "Yes, I have," said Halvor. "She's laying at home by the stove, And what's more, she had now got 7 kittens, far bigger and fiercer than she is herself. "Oh, then we'll never come to see you again," bawled out the troll away in the woods. And he kept his word, for since that time the trolls have never eaten their Christmas feast with Halvors in the Belfry again. Okay, that's the end of that one.